Everyone, good evening. Hello, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. As Facebook is giving you a couple of minutes to be notified. Facebook does not like to notify everybody right away. And hopefully also I don't get kicked off like I was getting kicked off last night. It was pretty darn crazy how many times that Facebook was kicking me off. So tonight, or if you're watching the replay, whatever time that it is, we are going to be talking about the difference between the basics course and the blending class. We did have one of you ask the question in our pending posts about this exact topic. Let me see. So it was Deidre. I was looking at the classes offered on the website. Can someone tell me the difference between the blending class and the basics class? I'm just not sure which would be best to do. I have been using oils for quite some time, but I can only afford one class at this time, and I'm just not sure which would be best. Can anyone who has taken the classes give opinions on them? Thanks so much. So absolutely, if any of you are on here now that have already gone through my basics class or the blending class course, whatever you want to call it, please chime in with how you liked it, what you liked about it, what you didn't like. Be honest. Be honest. I've had great feedback from you guys about it. So I am confident that whatever you guys say is going to be awesome. So first of all, I do want to let everybody know that actually when you enroll in the blending class, I'm actually giving you the basics class for free. So if you're trying to decide which one to go with, if you go with a blending class, you're getting both of them. So it's a pretty simple answer, right? So I'm actually going to I want to keep your comments in my sight. But what I'm going to do is switch my screen around so that you guys can see right on the website exactly what's what. So again, I want to keep comments open. So I'm going to kind of make the screen a little bit smaller. I'm going to open the screen up a little bit more, and that way you guys can see more what's going on here. So this is the blending class that you can find over at eoblendingclass.com, and yes, we will be also talking about the basics course as well. That's included until March 1st when you enroll. So this is the page you will see when you go to eoblendingclass.com, and here is where I tell you all about it. Hey Bonnie, hey Brandy, thanks so much for joining. Again, as you are coming in, if you've already taken either one of my classes, please go ahead and chime in the comments what you thought about it, because there are people asking, okay, what's this about? What's the difference? Is it worth it? And all of that good stuff. So first of all, I'm explaining who I am. So if you don't already know me, my name is Leah Jacobson. I am a certified clinical aromatherapist. I'm an expert essential oil blend formulator and the creator of the 6-step blending method for success. And you can read a little bit more about me and my qualifications here on this page, just briefly. And if you want to know, if you want to dive into my deep story, like how I started, you can find that on my podcast using eossafely.com/001. So here is an overview of the different blends that we will be creating in this class. Now, I have broken down this class into 9 weeks, and we will be spending time on each of these body systems, and we will be specifically going over each of these health issues. So I've broken these up into the 9 body systems. So some weeks have more than others. If you look at skin, there's a lot there. And if you are asking, absolutely, if there is a health issue that doesn't fall into any of these, I think 86 different health issues, we're going to talk about those as well. In VIP, it's awesome. And yes, you get VIP enrollment free, and we will get into that a little bit later. But anybody who enrolls until March 1st gets VIP enrollment included. And yes, that also means you get the blending book, which is exclusive to students only. And yes, we'll be talking about that more as well. But here is an overview of the different body systems and health issues that we will be focusing on. And there's more than 119 recipes in all of that. So each week we focus on a different one. So your enrollment to the blending class focuses on these 9 body systems. And that is 9 weeks of lessons, and it includes videos. So I will walk you through each of the lessons And that's not just each topic. So each individual health issue that you just saw, we are actually combing over. So I've created printer-friendly PDFs for you, as well as these beautiful colored PDFs as well. And I am screen sharing and going over every single detail. So for those of you who were here the other night, when I went through the headache and migraine recipe, basically, I gave you all that information, and we will actually review that again this evening. So after I'm done screen sharing with you, we will go over that in detail, and I will bring that close up to the screen so that you can see that closer too. So you do get the printer-friendly PDFs so that you can print those off if you'd like to. Of course, with VIP, you do get the colorful book for free. You get the Therapeutic Properties app. Oh yeah, so this is really important. I'm not really reading all this because you can find this over at eoblendingclass.com, but I do charge companies $337.50 for each recipe for blending formulas, and I am giving you more than 100 of them. I'm giving you 119 of them, which is, if it was a company paying me for all of this, they would be paying me over $40,000. So that is included in this class. We also have the Therapeutic Properties app, which is currently public and available for anybody. I include that in this class with good reason, because we are focusing on therapeutic properties when it comes to making all of these blends. Yes, you do get a completion certificate when you are finished with the class, and you also get an essential oil expert blend formulator certificate when you take the optional final exam. So this is something, if you are a small business, if you sell your stuff to friends or family, whatever it is, if you're in MLMs, whatever, this is a great certificate to show the world that you do know how to make blends. We also have a private community. It's a private closed Facebook group that's for students only, where we talk about everything. So when you guys have questions about anything to do with blending essential oils, we're hashing it out right over there. And we do have lifetime access. So what annoys me about classes, because yes, I keep current with all the awesome classes that are out there from people that I follow, like Robert Tisserand, and of course, Andrea from Aroma Head Institute. I've taken all of hers except for the massage one, the hands-on one, because I don't do that. But what I don't like is when you have a time frame that you have to get this done in. That's something I don't like. So I am offering you guys lifetime access. I know life gets in the way. Life's gotten in the way for me, and it's really annoying when you have this deadline to finish the class, or you lose it, or you have to pay more money to pretty much, take it again or finish. So you do have lifetime access. You can take as long as you need to finish the course. Now, here is where I'm going to be coming back to this point of the basics course. But I just want to mention right now that this is included with all enrollments. I am giving you the basics course. And again, I will come back to this to go into detail on what that entails. But sticking on the topic of the blending class, this is what you are receiving. So I know a lot of you are familiar with our blend safety page. If you go to eoblendsafety.com, it comes up with a bunch of different companies and their blends and what the safety is. And you will find that it's not uncommon to find that there are at least one or more essential oils included in those blends that aren't going to be safe for you or your child. So it's great that you get to make your own blends and make it tailored to you and your family's needs. Or maybe you've had a good experience with blends and they just didn't work really well for you. So you can learn how to make your very own safe and effective blends with this course. Now, until March 1st, you do get a free VIP upgrade, and we're going to actually keep scrolling here and see all what is entailed in the VIP package. And I'm also offering $100 off this course. So to recap, you do get the 9 weeks of lessons, the video walkthroughs, the printer-friendly PDFs, the Therapeutic Properties app, the completion certificate, the Essential Oil Expert Blend Formulator certificate, membership to a private community, and lifetime access, as well as the Using Essential Oils Safely Basics course. So you can get all of that with enrollment. Now, VIP upgrade is included. It's for free until March 1st. I'm throwing this all in there for you guys. So this, I will probably close this before class begins on the 29th of April because I am limiting the size of the VIP class. So it could be possible that by the time March 1st rolls around, this class could be full. I am absolutely opening this until the 1st of March, but I'm saying anytime after that, this could close because I do like the one-on-one that I get with my students. I love that. And I give you guys everything I have. And I don't want too big of a class. I want to make sure that everybody gets the attention that they need. So in VIP, you do get the 9 colorful ebooks. They're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. So you can access this on any Windows or Mac devices, whether it's your desktop, laptop, tablet, or even your phone. And you get all of the body systems in their individual ebooks so that you can access them wherever that you need to. And all of the pages, instead of being printer friendly like the black and white ones, you actually get some color in there. And this is not necessarily not printer friendly. It's just a little bit of color in here, but it really makes a huge difference. And it's really awesome. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to actually show you in the full color print book what that looks like as a close up. We do have the what to use section in green, the how to use section in blue, the recipe or recipes is going to be in the purple section here. And then of course down the side, like I have my essential oil profiles books, I have the health issue right along the side so you can easily flip through and find exactly what you need to find. Yes, full color print book. This ships worldwide. So anybody enrolling, I had somebody sign up from Norway. I've had people from Australia, Canada, Finland. I mean, you name it. There's somebody, Singapore, enrolling from outside of the country. And I will absolutely ship this wherever in the world to any VIP enrollment. And you can see this is going to be gorgeous. We are actually going to be taking a closer look at this in a few minutes. But this book is absolutely gorgeous. It's more than an inch thick. It's over 300 pages and it gives you everything right there and you can tote it around. It's a 6x8, which is a great size for throwing in your purse and bringing it with you. Now, part of the VIP enrollment, which again is free with any regular enrollment until March 1st, is the weekly live coaching session that I have. So every single week I go live. We review the lesson for the week. We also, sorry about that. We also go over any of your questions as well. So if you have any questions that maybe you felt I didn't answer very well, or explain very well, then you can ask me for clarification. If you have something, like I said, a different health issue that you want me to go over, I can absolutely do that. So we go live every single week right in that group. And I also give you my digital resource library, which is everything. You get the Essential Oil Profiles ebook and app, the Hydrosol's Quick Start Guide ebook, the Hydrosol's app, the Truth About Essential Oil Safety ebook, my Carrier Profiles app, and the Safe Essential Oil Labels set of 90. So that is $169.81 value that I am giving you with VIP enrollment. And VIP enrollment is actually free with any regular enrollment until March 3rd. So VIP seats are limited. So you can find more information over here. Yes, small businesses, this is great for you guys as well. And I have some testimonials that you can check out over here as well. This is eoblendingclass.com. Terry's so happy she splurged on VIP. And again, guys, you get VIP free. Barbara says the smaller chunks are easily absorbed and retained. So the videos and printables make it easy to learn each lesson, worth every penny. Pat is saying she feels more confident. She has that backup support that she needs. We have Dan down here, who is the owner of Father's Natural Remedies, who has confidence in his ability to produce a product safely for his clients. So you can check all of this out. Again, eoblendingclass.com. So before we go into the basics, I'm actually going to flip my screen back around so you guys can see me. And I want to show you a little bit more about this print book that I will be mailing to anybody that enrolls until March 1st. VIP is free, and that I'm back. I got kicked off there for a minute. I was crossing my fingers. So this is included in VIP enrollment, which is currently free for anybody who enrolls until March 1st. And after that, VIP is $647. So you want to get in there now. So I am going to flip to the headaches and migraine section here. And this is the health issue that we went over the other day. But for those of you who missed it, I want to go over now. So yes, this is the print book. It's an absolutely full color. It is so beautiful. You have all of the health issues, the body systems split up in here with different colors, and you have the different health issues in here as well. It's gorgeous. So we are going to turn the page to the headache and migraine section here. Now this is literally right now the only copy that exists. I will be ordering some on the 1st of March for anybody who enrolls. So I have some scribblings on here for different things that I had to make edits for because this was from my publisher. So you guys can see right here that I have the what to use, which is the therapeutic property that we are focusing on, or properties for whichever health issue it is. So for headache and migraine, we are going to focus on anti-inflammatory and calming essential oils, specifically calming to the nerves. And those are going to work best for headache and migraine. Now, instead of having you go over to the therapeutic properties of essential oils app and then looking at the essential oils that are good for these issues, and then grabbing the essential oil profiles book to see whatever safety issues you might have, I've added it all right here in one spot. So you have listed here all of the anti-inflammatory or antiphlogistic essential oils listed here with the safety. So as you are creating your blends, so you know what essential oils that you want to skip if you are using around children or if you are pregnant or whatnot. And here's another page that continues all of the anti-inflammatory essential oils. And it's continued also on page 3. I keep getting kicked off. Do you see the asterisk after peppermint? That indicates it is one of the ones that out of this big group that I prefer and that I recommend. And then we have all of the calming essential oils listed here, which are calming for the nerves. Again, this is for headache and migraine. So after the section that lists all of the essential oils that are going to be great for that issue, we have the how to use section here. So for headache and migraine inhalation, I want you to try this first. And topical use are both recommended and acceptable here. So not only do I just say you can inhale it or use it topically, I'm giving you details. So let me read this to you. So for inhalation, I'm reading from here. When to inhale for occasional headache or migraine. Best tools for inhalation, a personal inhaler. This is what you want to go for first, a diffuser necklace, and can also diffuse. Now keep in mind that some headaches, especially migraines, can get worse with exposure or lengthy exposure to aromas. Then I have the personal inhaler, diffuser necklace, and diffuser. So drops to add to a personal inhaler, 15. How much to inhale, 1 to 3 deep inhalations per session. How often to inhale, as needed. Diffuser necklace, drops to add, 1 to 2. How long to inhale, can be worn all day. Diffuser, drops to add, 5 to 10 depending on diffuser type. How long to diffuse, 10 minutes on, 20 minutes off. How often to run the diffuser, as needed. How close to be to the diffuser in the same room. So all the questions that you guys would be asking on exactly how to use. So now that you know what essential oils to use, now you know how to use them exactly. Now let's go over the topical use for using essential oils topically for headaches. And again, you want to try inhalation first. So when to apply topically is for occasional headache or migraine that also throbs when touched or when inhaling won't cut it. The best tools for topical use, roller bottle, where to apply on the throbbing area, how much to apply, 5 to 20% dilution depending on severity. Now, if you guys have no idea what a 5 to 20% dilution is, I've got you covered because I tell you right here that's 30 to 120 drops of essential oil per ounce of carrier, or 5 to 20 drops of essential oil per 5 ml of carrier. So if you have a little 5 ml roller bottle, that's how many drops to add. Now, for carriers, you want to use trauma oil or arnica oil. They are ideal, but any carrier oil will work, and you can also use arnica lotion if you wish. How often to apply? As needed. Now, after I give you all of those details and answer all of those questions of exactly how to use these essential oils, I'm giving you recipes. So if you aren't quite comfortable blending yet, if you are feeling a little bit overwhelmed by all the options, it's okay. You can use my formulations. So for headache and migraine, I have a couple of different recipes here. So first of all, I have recipes for inhalation. You can see right there, inhalation. So we have personal inhaler for headache and migraine number 1, which is 10 drops of bergamot and 5 drops of basil. And then we have my blend number 2, which is 8 drops of peppermint and 7 drops of frankincense. Now, can you see where I have what is safe and not safe, or who it's safe and not safe for? So let me read that to you. So the first blend is safe for all ages, pregnancy, breastfeeding, and it's safe around your dogs as well, not safe for cats. And the second blend, because of the peppermint, you guys probably guessed it, it is for 6+ years only and pregnancy. Now, it's not safe for under age 6. It's not recommended during breastfeeding because it may cause reduced milk supply in some women, and it is not safe to use around dogs or cats, or if you have a G6PD deficiency or cardiac fibrillation, and that is due to the peppermint. Now, if you want to use that blend on children under age 6, I tell you right here, you can replace with spearmint, and that is totally fine. Now, for the essential oil roller bottle for headache and migraine, I do have, I'm not frozen, am I? Okay, my screen almost looked frozen over there. I have 3 different recipes here. It's actually one recipe, but it's the 5%, 10%, and 20% dilutions. Because as I mentioned here on the previous page, I'm recommending a 5 to 20% dilution. So I'm actually giving that to you so you don't have to do any math. So here's the first blend, and this is for a roller bottle because that is the tool that I told you guys was recommended for topical use, was a roller bottle. So to a 10 ml roller bottle, and this is for a 5% dilution, you want to add 4 drops of cedarwood atlas, 3 drops of frankincense, and 3 drops of Bulgarian and or French lavenders. Now that's for 5%. You are going to double the essential oils in the 10 ml for 10%, and then you are going to double that for 20%, and it's all right here. And the safety is it's safe for all ages, pregnancy, breastfeeding, and dogs, not safe for cats. So I have even right here, I tell you, if you want to double the recipe, the essential oils in the carrier to fit a 20 ml roller, you absolutely can, or you can triple it to make 1 ounce. So this is what you guys are getting for everybody who enrolls in the blending class until March 1st. You are getting this book shipped to you wherever in the world that you live. This is part of the VIP package, and any enrollments until March 1st get the VIP package included. So if you guys have any questions, hey, Linda from Mexico, if you guys have any questions at all about the blending class, please let me know. Now, again, this is an answer to somebody who asked the question, what is the difference between the blending class and the basics course? So I'm going to flip my screen around again to you guys so that you can see here, and I'm going to review what is included in the basics class down here. So let me scroll back down here, and all of this information is found on eoblendingclass.com. And we are going to be now looking at what is in the basics course. Now, again, this basics course is kicked me off. Sorry about that. So this is a $197 value, and I've had thousands of students enroll in this course. This is an amazing course. I just want to make sure I'm still, okay, it looks like I'm still live. Great. And we go over many things. So let's go over a few of the things here. You are going to learn how essential oils are made, how to determine essential oil quality, what constituents are and why they matter, the science behind the essential oils and how we know what to expect from them therapeutically, how top, middle, and base notes can be used to perfect blending and improve the aroma of your blends, when to inhale essential oils and when to apply topically, the pros and cons to the various inhalation methods, such as tea lights, diffusers, incense sticks, diffuser jewelry, etc., why personal inhalers are a game changer, when you should not inhale, and if vaping sticks are recommended, how to do a steam inhalation, what essential oils to apply for various health issues, how much to apply and how often to apply, and how to pick the best carriers to enhance the therapeutic properties of the blends that you are creating. Now, we are actually going to click to another screen and go into a little bit more detail of exactly the lessons you will be receiving, but I just want to let you guys know that this basics class is required as a prerequisite. That way, in the future, when I offer the blending class, it's not going to include the basics class. So you have to take this first, and we are actually going to be walking through the basics class for everybody who enrolls in the blending class. We're going to be starting this on April 1st, and then we are going to be starting the 9 weeks of the blending class on April 29th, after you guys have, learned the basics of the essential oils, just to make sure. Now, here on this page, you can see all the different weeks. This is for the this is for the basics class. So week 1, this is a 4-week class. You are going to take a pretest, and this is a quiz that shows you kind of how much you know before you've begun. So I will be asking you questions based on the lessons that you will be learning. And then at the end of the week, when you've learned all of this, you can take the quiz and see exactly how much you've learned. Now, I fully expect you to pretty much fail on the pretest. That is okay. That tells you, wow, I'm going to learn a lot this week, right? So you will learn what are essential oils. These are each lesson. What are essential oils? What are essential oils created from? How are essential oils created? Determining essential oil quality. What are constituents? Constituents with caution. What are notes? And notes and blending. Now, nearly each lesson is going to be a video where I'm talking to you, and nearly each lesson is also going to include a downloadable PDF. Now, some lessons are just a video and some lessons are just a PDF, but most of the time you are going to actually get both together. They go hand in hand. Now, week 2 is yet again another pretest. Now, week 2 is going to include 2 parts. It's going to be Before You Blend Part 2, which is learning about inhalation methods, and Before You Blend Part 3, which is common inhalation questions. But the entire focus for week 2 is all about inhalation. So you will learn what inhalation is, what are the different ways you can inhale, the situations where inhalation is ideal. Then we are going to focus on incense sticks, tea light or candle burners, pad diffusers, water-based electronic diffusers, nebulizers, DIY options, and then I give you a chart for comparing diffuser options and the notes on the above lessons. So basically the pros and cons of this information here I'm listing out for you. And then we are going to go over some of the common inhalation questions, such as, why isn't my diffuser working for me? What is a personal inhaler? How many drops do I add to a personal inhaler? How do I use a personal inhaler? Do you mean diffuser jewelry exists? Can you overdo inhalation? If you don't have a sense of smell, are essential oils still effective? When should I not inhale? What is the difference between a vaping stick and a personal inhaler? And how do I do a steam inhalation? So all of that is part of week 2. Now, the 3rd week, we will be going through this together. This is all about using blends topically. So you will learn when to apply topically rather than using inhalation, what to apply topically, how much do you apply, the carriers, what carriers not to use, types of carriers, the best carriers, and then a summary on carriers. How often do you apply? Can you overdo topical use? Using pre-diluted oils, and what about the feet? And again, a pretest and a quiz at the end so you can compare exactly how much that you knew beforehand and then how much that you have learned. Week 4 is all about creating custom blends. So I don't have the steps listed here because it's kind of a secret, but I am revealing here my 6-step method to creating a blend. And the considerations for topical max dilutions when you are trying to make a blend and say clove has a 0.5% topical max. How do you make that work? And then there's a quiz. Now, I pretty much took the blending class and it's definitely an expansion of this final week because I had people asking me questions, more details about making blends. And so I created a new course just for that and to explain that. Now, before I go back over there, I just wanted to show you, you are getting a couple of bonus lessons as well. We are going to be talking all about the shelf life of your blends, how to store them to make them last longer, what shortens shelf life, and all that good stuff. And then we're also going to be talking a little bit about chemical families. Now, this is the functional group theory or chemical families, and it used to be historically that aromatherapists were taught and taught others that essential oils fall into these groups, and that's how we determine safety. So this is more of an FYI because that is not something that we teach anymore. We have learned that the essential oils, the safety of essential oils is really based on the individual essential oil and not based on which group that it's in. And then you have the final exam, which can, you have your completion exam. And then if you take the optional final exam, you can earn your essential oil safety advocate certificate. So are there any questions from you guys here as I went live trying to compare the two classes that I currently offer for you? Now I say that, but I don't actually have the basics course open at the moment. Right now I am including it as a perk, as a freebie when you enroll in the blending class. Now, just as a reminder, there's only a few days left before the $100 off goes away and before the VIP upgrade goes away. Actually, the $100 off is good until the 8th of March, but the VIP upgrade, which is a $647 value, is included with each enrollment until March 1st. So if you just jumped in a few minutes ago, you can go ahead over to eoblendingclass.com and you can scroll down and see everything that's included in the blending class, as well as everything that's included in the Okay, I'm back. So there it is in a nutshell. So I hope I answered your question about what the difference is between the classes. And again, whoever, I forget the name of whoever it was that asked the question, but you were basically asking which one should I go with, and it's easy. You get both of them. You get absolutely both of them when you enroll in the blending class. So I am actually going to get off right now because this eCam, I keep getting kicked off. Facebook prefers me to use their Facebook Live. So I'm going to actually jump off now for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to be right back here. I'm going to actually use the Facebook Live instead, and I'm going to answer your questions live about anything related to essential oils, and I'm going to continue to comb through that crazy long post where you have shared with me some of the nutty recommendations that you have seen across the internet. So give me about 5 minutes, and I'm going to be right back here answering your questions. So I will see you soon.